Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and this video serves as an update to the fastest Criminal Enterprises DLC videos where I show the best fully upgraded Criminal Enterprises DLC cars in terms of lap time and top speed. For all the information about this series, check those original videos, but otherwise let's see where the new 10F Widebody falls into that list. Well, for the Criminal Enterprises DLC, it sits in 6th place, one place ahead of the regular 10F. In terms of the sport class as a whole though, it's in 14th place with the regular 10F being in 16th. The Sultan Classic sits in between the two. It's basically an ever so slightly quicker version of the 10F. It handles almost exactly the same. It's got a tiny bit more traction, but that's barely noticeable because the 10F doesn't have the greatest traction in the world anyway, especially given that the spoiler doesn't do anything to add any traction to the regular 10F or this, and it is also slightly quicker in a straight line to the regular 10F. It is 2 miles per hour faster than the 10F in terms of top speed, so it's got the same sort of top speed as the Italy GTO, which is in 9th place now for the sports class, and the Comet S2 Cabrio, which is in 7th place. That puts the 10F Widebody in 8th place for the sports class. Considering how big the sports class is, nearly 100 cars now, that's actually not too bad. 128 miles per hour for its top speed is actually pretty respectable for a conventional sports car. It is obviously, you know, around 10 miles per hour down on the Pariah and 30 miles per hour down on the HSW sports cars, but that's not too bad. And you know, the car doesn't handle too badly. It's still quite nice to drive, just like the 10F is. Again, it doesn't have that extra traction, so it has a tendency to be a little bit inconsistent in some corners, wanting to sort of understeer most of the time due to that lack of grip. But then it will also tend to have small snaps of oversteer at random moments. So in the end, for an extra $500,000, you get a fractionally quicker and wider version of the 10F with some more Benny's specific visual upgrades, and that's about it. Think about what the Nero Custom is to the regular Nero in terms of an upgrade at Benny's, more so than what the Brioso Widebody is to the regular Brioso 300. It's an incremental increase in performance like we've seen from, you know, previous Benny's vehicles, rather than sort of a massive change of performance like we saw with the Brioso 300 or even more recently the Weevil Custom. It's still a nice car, to be honest. You know, I like it. I'm going to keep it. I prefer it in the wide body version in terms of the styling. Obviously, that little bit of extra performance is, you know, I'll take it. So, for me, it's fun to drive because it doesn't have that grip. But, you know, everyone's different, and the fact that it isn't the most grippy car in the world might not suit everybody. So, you know, if you don't like the regular 10F, you're not going to like the 10F Widebody. That's probably the easiest way to tell. If you haven't driven either of them, you just got to give it a go and see whether you'd like it. But yeah, it's a fractionally quicker 10F basically. So that's pretty much it for this one. Consider supporting or become a YouTube member if you want testing results early, and remember to read the description for more info, comment with your thoughts, like the video if you enjoyed or found it helpful, and subscribe for more. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.